Hello Gators, this is 2-4, slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines, day 2. The theorem 2-14 says two non-vertical lines are perpendicular if and only if the product of their slopes is -1. A vertical and a horizontal line are perpendicular to each other. Let's take a look at the slopes of these lines. I'm going to look at the slope of AB. And the way I'm going to do that is instead of using the slope formula, I'm going to actually use the graph to see if I can figure out what's going on. So from A to B, I'm going down 2 units, and then I'm going over 2 units. So I'm going down, and I'm going over. And so my answer is -1. Now I'm going to find the slope of CD. And to find the slope of CD, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go from C to D. I have to go up 2 units, and I go over 2 units. Up 2 units, over 2 units, and that reduces to -1. If these two answers, this should have been +1. So if these two answers, if these two slopes multiply to -1, we say they are perpendicular. So segment AB is indeed perpendicular to segment CD. We can also say that these slopes are opposite reciprocals. Let's take a look at another example. I'm going to look at slope AB, and I'm going to look at it by counting. So I'm going from A to B. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, and I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3 units. So this is a slope of -5 over 3. Now I'm going to look at slope CD. And I'm going to go from C, I'm going to go up 2 units and over 3. Up 2 units over 3. So up 2 units over 3. Now I'm going to multiply these, and the answer will be -10 over 9. This is not -1. So these are not perpendicular. They have to be, their product has to be -1, or they have to be called what we say opposite reciprocals. All right, let's take a look at being able to draw being able to find an equation of a line that goes through P and is going to be perpendicular to the line, not parallel to the line, but perpendicular. So we want to have a point, and our point is 4, 1, and we want to figure out our slope. Now, we don't want the slope 1/2. We want a slope that when you multiply it to 1/2, we're going to get -1. So it looks like the slope we want is -2 over 1. -2 over 1 and 1/2 will make a -1, and a lot of us just write -2. So that's the slope we want. We don't want that slope. We want its opposite reciprocal, or the number that we need to make -1. Now let's go ahead and write out our point slope form. And we're going to substitute our values. So we want the slope to be -2. And we want this number to be a 4 and this number to be a 1. So our answer will be y minus 1 is equal to -2, x minus 4. Let's go ahead and do it again. We have -2, 1 is our point. And this graph is over here at -5. The y-intercept's -5. We go up 3 units. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have this line right here that goes through those 2 points. So we want to draw another line that's going to be perpendicular, but we want to find it algebraically. All right, so we know our point. Our point is -2, 1. And the slope we want, we don't want this slope. Remember, you have to think 3/4 times what number is going to equal -1. And the answer is you are going to want -4/3. Some of us say opposite reciprocal. So this is the slope we want. Otherwise, it won't intersect the line. Let's go ahead and put our point slope form up. And then we're going to substitute those values. We're going to make that -4/3. We're going to make that -2. We're going to make that 1. Let's clean it up. So now we have y minus 1 is equal to -4/3 x plus 2. So from this point right here, we're going to go down 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go over 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we can go ahead and draw our line through those points. And algebraically, it's a guarantee that this will make a right angle. In class, we're going to actually do a construction where we create a line that goes through P and will be perpendicular to the given line. This is the end of the screencast.